You ever been read for filth by two demons, a black child and Henry Selick? The private prison system has. And like Big Frida, baby, I'm back. A popular demand with Wendell Wild for your adult breakdown. First things first, Monkey Paw Productions, you put that on anything and I'm watching it. So the movie opens to this cute little brewery in this place called Rest Bank. We soon see Wilma and Delroy. First of all, them some black ass names. I knew that they was the owners. And they are arguing on the phone with somebody saying that they would never sell their place. Immediate red flags. So Wilma look at Delroy and she like, you sure you shut him down? Because I can call him back. He like, nah, I got him. It's totally fine. Enter their daughter, Kat. Now, Kat been harassing this man about this damn candy apple all night, and he finally gave it to her. So my girl gets her apple. She get in the car. They on their way home, but as soon as they get in the car, the damn sky opens up, and she like, Delroy, should we pull over? He like, nah. Meanwhile, Kat in the back tearing this damn apple up. But when she gets through the candy and takes a bite of the apple, she sees two worms, and she immediately screams. This scream causes both of her parents to turn around, and of course, Delroy's ass drives off a bridge. So when they drive off the bridge, the daddy hit his head on the steering wheel, and Wilma is like, Kat, you need to get out. Take a deep breath. So she rolled the window down and pushes the little girl up to the surface. The mama tries to help her husband out of the car. He knocked out, so of course he don't budge, and so they both die. Now, here's the thing. Although we are not watching a Disney film, we are dealing with Henry Selick, who it only took him one movie working with Disney for him to kill both the parents. Damn it! So now this child that believes she killed her parents is put in the foster system. She's put in schools. She's not doing well in schools because she thinks she killed her parents. And now she's deemed a juvenile delinquent. Piss me off. Because this shit happens every day. It's our next character, Buffalo Belzer. So Buffalo Belzer is like a demon that has an amusement park of hell on his chest. And he just tortures people all day. And side note, Buffalo Belzer is voiced by Ving Rhames, who was Melvin on Baby Boy, but also Holiday on Holiday Hard. And for the white folks that have never seen any of that, he the man that voiced the Arby commercials. This amusement park is a damn mess. It basically does on purpose what Action Park did by mistake. And this is when we meet Wendell and Wild. Now, Wendell and Wild are Buffalo Belzer's sons, and they live on his head and basically put in hair cream to make his hair grow back all day. So Kat is now 13, and she has to go to this school in her hometown, and she realizes that her daddy's brewery burned down. And not only did her daddy's brewery burn down, but the whole town is basically vacant and is owned by this company called Clax Corp with 2 Ks. That was a choice. So Kat pulled up to the school, and these two girls and one that look like Nicki Minaj greets him. And Nicki Minaj is like, I know it's empty right now, but once the prison gets here, we'll be flourishing. But this boy Raul been watching him the whole time. He makes a mistake and kisses his brick over. And Kat sees it in a vision and moves the girl out the way and saves her life. And now she's like, oh, bitch, I owe you now. Next with me, Father Best. And he just as weird as he looks. He gives my girl her uniform. And baby, you know how we gonna do. You know we gonna jazz it up a little bit. You know we gonna add a little bit of flair to the situation. And bitch, the kids ain't never seen nothing like this before. They're gagging. So Kat goes to her class and her teacher is Miss Helly. And Miss Helly is voiced by none other than the Angela Bassett. So this when it get good. They got a mimic octopus in there, and the damn octopus turns into a demon. And so everybody is like, what the hell? So the kids are freaking out, and Kat runs over to see the desk is moving, and as soon as she puts her hand on the damn desk, it zaps her hand. And now her hand has this mark, but we don't know what the hell that means. So we go back down to these fools, and they're making a dream fair. And they talking about how they got in trouble the last time they tried to make their dream fair because it was called an insurrection. And while they're there, they get a message. And the message basically tells them, baby, y'all got mail. And the mail's a little black girl with green puffs. And we find out she is their hell maiden, which is essentially a soul tie. So once they find out, they're like, well, hell, she can call us up there to Earth and we can make our damn carnival right there. Into the damn Claxtons. Now, we find out that the Claxtons have actually been bankrolling the school that Kat is at, but they bankrolling it because they want to replace it with a damn private prison. But the current city council ain't having that shit. So every single thing they've submitted has been denied for years. And the father of Kat's school said if they just hung in there a little bit more, he can get them some prisoners. A mess! So father's like, I can get y'all some people on y'all side. They like, who? Why was he talking about the dead damn council members? So they like, nah, we ain't gonna be able to sponsor you no more, girl. He like, don't forget, I know about the night of the fire. Baby, why she take his ass right on up out of here and threw him in there and he died? And we know that they did it because the next thing we see Raul mama on the phone. And her whole kitchen is basically turned into the conspiracy theory meme. And she believes that since Delroy and Wilma wouldn't get them that brewery, the damn Claxtons burned it down and killed everybody in it. So Kat is looking through her pictures and she's like, I'd do anything to bring my parents back. Shouldn't do that when the devil is listening. So that night they go into her dream and they're like, hey girl, we know you sad as hell. What you need? She like, the only thing I need is my parents back. They like, can't bring your parents back, but we gonna lie and say we can anyway. But then one day they work in them fields and they realize that that hair cream can bring dead things back to life. And they like, oh bitch. So they give her instructions on how to summon them to earth and she got to do it through this bear named Beelzebub. And it just so happened that as she breaks into the classroom to get the bear out of the drawer, this guy is looking for the bear because it belongs to him in the first place. So now he like, oh bitch. Now, one rule that the demons had was that you had to have a witness with you when you summon them, and she brought Raul. And this is when we learned that Raul is a trans boy that actually used to be best friends with Nicki Minaj. And as they're heading into the cemetery to do the ritual, her and Raul passed the memorial for the Great Brewery Fire. And Raul says, you know, my mama really think them Claxons did it on purpose. And when I was best friends with their daughter, they did kind of give me a vibe. So they get to her parents' cemetery and she does a ritual. But then the damn demons are summoned on the other side of the cemetery, so they don't even get to see each other. So they like, well, shit, we need to just test it out on somebody else real quick. So lo and behold, the freshest casket they see is the father. They put the cream on him and his ass comes back to life. So when father says he ain't got no money to pay them,
what's to stop us from putting your janky ass back in the ground?
Points were made. So he says, you know what? I feel like I know a way I can pay y'all. And he remembers that the damn Claxons got money. And he says, why don't we just bring back the dead people that will be able to get the Claxons their votes? So the demons agree and he calls the Claxons. Now, at this point, Haley found out everything. And so she goes to Manberg's office and she's like, look, you the only person that can help me with this because you collect demons. And they break out into literal fisticuffs because we find out that she was also a Hell Maiden and he used her to be able to collect demons. And she knocked his ass out. So, of course, these fools gonna meet with the Claxons and they like, you trying to raise anybody else? They like, just our Hell Maiden's parents. They like, ain't none of that. You raise somebody else, the deal is over. You ain't getting no money. So now they know this and they meet up with Kat and they make her swear allegiance to them. And baby, they did exactly what the devil gonna do. They spent that lie and woke up each of them council members. But as they getting the council members dressed up, Raul steals the cream and he wakes up her parents. And all while that's happening, Buffalo Belzer has realized that his sons are gone from his head. So as Kat is walking home, she's seeing the dead people and baby, they in there turned. But as she approaches her old house, she realizes that the basement light is on and she is reunited with her parents. So that's when Kat realized that Raul is probably in trouble because he stole that cream. And of course she goes back and his ass locked up in the sewer, so she break him out. And as she making a distraction to make it look like the demon horse ate both of them, her hand turn up on her ass because since she swore, now she bound to these demons and it's taking over her life. So Haley take her to the only person that's gonna know how to get that demon up out of her, and that's Manberg. And she says, here, take your damn bear back. If you can help my girl, we even. And he like, all right, I'll help you. So they cut their hands open and they bind the wounds together, if you get what I'm saying. This allows her to be able to take some of that demon out and let her control herself. And while all of this is happening, the dead assholes are back and they in there to vote for the damn prison. And at first the council members are like, who the hell are y'all? They like, bitch, we us. And they show in the rule book that they can vote. And of course, they gon' they. And they vote that prison right on into that city. And she's livid. And we go back to the Claxons who are celebrating this. And they basically start explaining to their daughter, like, honey, the kids that came in like Kat are the reason we are doing this because all they're going to do is fail and then we can put their asses in our prison and make more money. And so Kat is now literally fighting her demon. And once she finally accepts that she did not kill her parents, the curse, I guess you can call it, is broken. But bitch, we still have a problem because it turns out Nicki Minaj was the daughter of the Claxons. And now that she woke up, the Claxons are like, well, fuck you too. And they ready to kill everybody. But just when you think the Claxons are going to be the problem, Buffalo Bill's ass gets up there. And we find out that Manberg ass been stealing his children the whole time. And he like, well, all I wanted was my kids back. The fuck? So now he like, fine, I'll leave y'all alone if you give me all my kids back. But baby, it's demolition day. And do y'all know that this raggedy bitch saw that her daughter was over there protesting and still asked for them to go? Wow. So now literal demons are stopping these people from demolishing their town. And right as they're about to succeed, the fucking police show up. And we find out that Raul was able to use the last bit of cream on some actual witnesses. And now we can put their ass in jail. And as the cream is about to wear off and her parents are dying, the demons share with her that the dream fair is actually a fair that's for heaven or hell. And that her parents will be invited as VIP guests to it whenever they want to. And that's a wrap.